Once you step up onto the stage, it kind of just melts and you just get into your character. My advice to somebody who wants to be part of word of mouth next year is you should definitely give it a try, because it's just so much fun to get up there and express yourself through somebody else's story. Even just trying is a really huge accomplishment, and you should just have fun.
We created this event because we wanted to give young people an opportunity not to only challenge themselves by putting themselves out there in a creative way, but to also give them an outlet to express themselves and to build courage, confidence, self-esteem.
You're competing against so many other people, but the real lesson is you're not competing against others. You're actually competing against yourself.
And although it is called a competition, we shared with our finalists last night at our coaching session that the true competition is not against another person, but the true competition is against yourself.
They're running through my head like I'm flipping through a Rolodex of missed opportunities.
Hello, my name is Renee Staple.
I know, so I made it?
I'm filming you because I'm proud of you.
You did get into the finals.
Oh my God!
And if you perform better than you did in your audition video, then you're already a winner. If you perform better tonight than you did last night, then you're already a winner. So let's give them a round of applause just for being here. A monologue is a speech presented by a single character, most often to express their thoughts aloud. Tonight, we'll be invited into the worlds of several characters portrayed to us by 12 incredibly talented young actors. These works highlight a wide array of topics, including discrimination, neurodiversity, identity, bullying, grief, climate change, and more. Tonight's prizes include $1,000 for our first place winners and $500 for our second place champions. The competition tonight is broken into two age categories. 8 to 12, our juniors, and 13 to 17, our seniors. You guys are in for a fantastic show. Judges, it's going to be tough, but that's your job.
But that didn't stop her. Whenever they weren't looking, she talked Cree to the other kids, in the bathrooms, on the playgrounds, wherever she could. But then the punishments got worse. One day, they caught her talking Cree to this new girl who was crying because she couldn't understand what the teachers were saying. They grabbed my mom and took her to the office where they had these lockers, like school lockers, you know? And they pushed her into one of them and put a lock on the door. She couldn't even sit down, and it was dark and really hard to breathe. They made her stay in that locker all night long. And when they finally got her out, they made her walk into the dining room where everyone was eating breakfast. They said, "This is what happens to bad girls who don't speak English. And this is what will happen to any of you who talk to this bad girl." You can't make my mom do anything she doesn't want to do. But no one would talk to her after that, at all. And the teachers even told the other kids to hurt my mom, to spit at her and hit her. So that's when she started to run away. And the punishments for running away were even worse.
It's almost like she's like telling me this story of who she wants to be and all these fantasies, and she's being really dramatic and funny about it. I think I love performing it.
And then someone says to someone like Drake, "Look at that kid. Isn't she amazing?" And Drake's like, "What? I gotta fly that girl out to Toronto or Miami or LA or whatever. Gotta get that girl in the studio. I'd be your personal vocal coach on The Voice. And my mom's like, what's the plan here, Meredith? This doesn't seem like a sensible plan. And my dad's like, Meredith, are you sure this is what you want? This will change your life forever. And it's a hard choice because I love my parents. And the cameras get a shot of me with tears streaming down my face saying, I love you, Mom and Dad, but this is the path I know I'm meant to take. And when I step off the plane, there's all these reporters who are trying to get me to reveal my dirty truths, trying to get me to open up about my past. But Drake pushes past them with that weird dance of his and gets me into my limo and takes me to my hotel. And I'm like, thanks, Drake. I owe you one. What? Hey everyone, my name's Meredith, and this is my first song on my first YouTube channel ever. So subscribe if you like what you hear.
I would say to anyone that wants to audition that they definitely should try. It's a really good opportunity. I did it last year, and I found it so fun that I wanted to do it again this year.
I hate when you do that. Just let me speak. Stop finishing my thoughts. I'm trying to speak, and when I'm trying to speak, I want to speak. I want you to listen. Stop talking. You're fair about everyone else because you want everyone else to know that you're right. But you're not always right. You're not. It's not right that when I talk, you talk. When I say something, you finish it. It's not right. You're not always right. I am sorry that we're in the middle of this. In the middle of this because of me. Because I stole. But I don't. I don't want to help them. I don't. If we help them, then Auntie will be angry. And then Auntie will tell on us. And then everyone will find out. And then everyone in school will make fun of us. Fun of me. At me. For being a thief. They will make fun of me and call me names. Again, names that I hate. They will call me stutter boy thief. I don't like that. I don't want that. I hate it. And I'm telling you that. And you're never listening. You never listen. You only want to be heard. You never listen ever.
It's scary at first, but all you actually have to do is have fun.
Whoops, I guess you know my secret, that I'm building a spaceship in the basement, or did you not get that? No, I see, you got that, especially when I said it again just now, right? And now maybe you're wondering, why does this crazy French poet want to escape her family so badly that she has to go all the way into outer space? They're not monsters, obviously. Like, sometimes you think of people's families as if they should breathe fire and have horns and stuff, because they're very monstrous. Like my friend Sarah McCarso's parents. They drink lots of alcoholic beverages and don't cook food. They order pizza all the time. It's pretty monstrous. The problem with my family, though, these adults, these grown-ups, and I say those names with my eyebrows raised like this, is that they obviously missed the day in school. And it's like early school. It's like grade 1 or kindergarten, so they shouldn't have missed it unless they were really sick or something. Anyway, they obviously missed the day in school where they teach you not to act like a kid when you're old.
Because it's just scary knowing that you're going on stage in front of a whole random people. Like, what are other people gonna think? but I think it was really good.
I hate when you do that. Just let me speak. Stop finishing my thoughts. I am trying to speak, and when I'm trying to speak, I want to speak. I want you to listen. Stop talking. You're fair about everyone else because you want everyone else to know that you're right. But you're not always right. You're not. It's not right that when I talk, you talk. When I say something, you finish it. It's not right. You're not always right. I'm sorry that we're in the middle of this. In the middle of this because of me. Because I stole. But I don't. I don't want to help them. I don't. If we help them, then Auntie will be angry. And then Auntie will tell on us. And then everyone will find out. And then everyone in school will make fun of us. Fun of me. At me for being a thief. They'll make fun of me and call me names again. Names that I hate. They'll call me stutter boy thief. I don't like that. I don't want that. I hate it. I'm telling you that. And you're never listening. You never listen. You only want to be heard. You never listen. Ever.
My favorite part of this process was the coaching session yesterday because I got to hang out with everyone and I got to do it in front of a smaller group. I'd say just try. It's a good experience. Even if you don't win, just try. It's fun.
And then someone says to someone like Drake, "Look at that kid. Isn't she amazing?" And Drake's like, "What? I gotta fly that girl to Toronto or Miami or LA or wherever. Got to get that girl into the studio or be her personal vocal coach on The Voice." And my mom's like, "What's the plan here, Meredith? This doesn't seem like a sensible plan." And my dad's like, "Meredith, are you sure this is what you want? This will change your life forever. And it's a hard choice because I love my parents." And the cameras get a shot of me with tears streaming down my face saying, "I love you, Mom and Dad, but I know this is the path I'm meant to take." And when I get off the plane, there's all these reporters trying to get me to reveal my dirty truths, trying to get me to open up about my past. But Drake pushes past them with that weird dance of his and takes me to the limo and gets me to my hotel. And I'm like, "Thanks, Drake, I owe you one." What? Hey everyone, I'm Meredith, and this is my first song on my first YouTube channel. So subscribe if you like what you hear.
I was very excited, but mostly nervous. If you put your mind to it, it's not that bad. Doing all this for nothing. Isn't it the worst thing when you try so hard for so long, all for nothing? I was still making my parents sad. Max wasn't my friend. I'd rather be friends with a bully who hurts people. I went downstairs to get a glass of juice. It was the middle of the night, but I was completely awake and super thirsty, all because of these stupid pills. I was weirder than ever because of these drugs. I was trying to be quiet. I opened the cupboard, I got a glass, and I dropped it. There I go again. I'm exactly the same. I'm not a superhero. I'm a terrible kid that no one likes, that makes her nice mom crazy. If I can't be a hero, I'll be the freak they say I am. I'll be the villain. So I use my super speed to create a whirlwind. And the fridge doors fly open, all the food and jars fly out, and the window breaks. And then I run. I run away from all these problems, from my angry friends and stressed out parents and being a big disappointment to everyone. I run from school and life and the principal and teachers who make jokes about me to the other kids. And I run from the bullies and bad news and pills and doctors, and the world is blurring past me. And I run out of our city, across the oceans, up buildings and onto the air. And I run and run and run and run. And when I'm out of breath, I have to stop. I see that I'm just down the street. I haven't gotten anywhere at all. I'm not fast enough. Mom and Dad are walking down the street towards me. I see that they're mad, but also they're scared.
Oh, I absolutely would do it again. These are really great people, and I've already made so many friends. It's just like a great thing if you want to go into drama or acting or theater to put on your resume. Whoops, I guess you know my secret, that I'm building a spaceship in the basement, or did you not get that? No, I see. You got that. Especially when I said it again just now. Right, and now maybe you're wondering, why does this crazy French poet want to escape her family so badly, she needs to go all the way into outer space? They're not monsters, obviously. Like, sometimes you think of people's families and you think that they should breathe fire and have horns and stuff because they're very monstrous. Like my friend Sarah Marcasio's parents, they drink lots of alcoholic beverages and they don't cook food. They order pizza all the time. It's pretty monstrous. Anyway, the problem with my family though, these adults, these grown-ups, and I say those names with my eyebrows raised like this, is that they obviously missed the day in school, and it's like early school, like grade 1 or kindergarten, so they shouldn't have missed it unless they were like really sick or something. Anyway, they obviously missed the day in school where they teach you not to act like a kid when you're old.
I think that getting to portray so many different emotions and getting a lot of different messages out there is really important. You really have to you find something that you are really connected with or you feel really passionate about and you just run with it. You don't have that fear, and once you're up on stage, all that melts away and you become your character, and I think that's really important.
No, there is no end. Even if I rewrote the story from the beginning, I've probably tried 1,000 times. Sitting in class, laying in bed, riding the bus. I'm back there. I'm back in the sweat, in the music, his hands on my waist, holding hands in the dark. I'm there, the party, and I think, what if? But there is no end, because I always come back. And I'm in the hospital, or in the principal's office, or staring at my phone while 1,000,000 messages come in, calling me a slut and a liar. You can't rewrite it, and there is no end, no matter how much you want it. I wonder what happens next. Maybe the police find the picture and arrest Chris at soccer practice and throw him in jail. Maybe they say they've made a mistake and they let us both go. Maybe nobody believes me and they call me a liar for the rest of my life. I can't rewrite my story, but neither can anyone else. It was true when I was too scared to admit it. It was true when no one would believe me. My story will always be there. My story. The truth.
I was really nervous at first, but then I got on stage and I did the monologue that I have practiced for so long, and it just felt natural. It was really fun, and even if I don't win, which I hope I do, but even if I don't win, I know that I've had a lot of fun and it was really worth it. I'm going to die. I am. I really am. I'm gonna be sitting in my apartment, reading the paper, and I'm gonna get this terrible pain right about here. I'm gonna feel
very lightheaded, and I'm gonna stand up because I think I'm dying. No, I know I'm dying. And I'm thinking of all the things that I haven't done in my life. Things that I won't get the chance to do if I die. God, they're running through my head like I'm flipping through a Rolodex of missed opportunities. Europe. I've never seen Europe. I've never even traveled. I've never seen a whale, blowing the water and slapping the surface with its tail. I've never ridden on a motorcycle. And I've never sat around a campfire all by myself in the middle of nowhere and eaten the beans straight out of the can. I've never sent a message in a bottle, and I've never seen a desert. God, I haven't even owned my own house and been able to do whatever I wanted with it. I've never walked into a bar and shouted, "Hey, the drinks are on me." I've never driven a Corvette. I've never been a father. And I've never been able to make a woman love me so much that she wanted to spend the rest of her days with me. I haven't. I haven't. And then I'm going to feel the life starting to drain from me. And I want to call my sister, Glenda. I just want to hear her voice. I want to know that she's okay, but before I can reach the phone, I'm going to collapse on the floor and die. Right there. Alone.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite part of acting?
The adrenaline of it all and kind of being able to be a person that is not yourself, transport to another world.
No, there is no end, okay? Even if I rewrote the story from the beginning, I've probably tried 1,000 times. Sitting in class, lying in bed, riding the bus, and I'm back there, back in the sweat and the music, and his hands around my waist, and us holding hands in the dark, and I think, what if? What if? But there is no end, because I always come back, and I'm in the hospital, or in the principal's office, or, staring at my phone, while a million messages come up calling me a slut and a liar! You can't rewrite it, and there is no end, no matter how much you want it. I can't help but wonder what will happen next. Maybe the police will find the pictures and arrest Chris at soccer practice and throw him in jail, or maybe they'll say they've made a mistake and let us both go. Maybe nobody believes me and I'm called a liar for the rest of my life. Take one last look at my Instagram, my Facebook, my Snapchat, and delete. Goodbye to the Eiffel Tower and my face, dressed up for a party I never even went to. Goodbye to the summer at the cottage where I fell in love for the first time. Goodbye to 3 best friends, sweaty and drunk at a party. Goodbye to the most precious and most private moment of my life up there for everyone to see. Goodbye. Delete.
I can't rewrite my story, but neither can anyone else. It was true when I was too scared to admit it. It was true when no one would listen to me. My story was always there. My story. The truth.
I think that you'll be really nervous at first, but it's totally worth it, because once you're finished, you're like, wow, I did that. And you feel really good about it after. Like, I feel amazing about it. Awesome. So just go for it. Miss Lee, do you have a minute? I'm sorry to bug you. I know you've got your hands full. Yikes. Journals. The thing is, I was wondering if you had finalized the casting yet? I don't want to step on your toes. I mean, you know the kids way better than I do. But it just sort of hit me the other day. It's kind of unfair that all the women in Shakespeare's plays only get to be thrown down, or hurt, or kill themselves, but never get to be in any of the big sword fights. Working with Miriam and Lainey and seeing how much more confidence they're gaining, I was wondering if you might consider casting them in some of the fighting roles. Yeah, I can see how that might be a little controversial, casting a girl as Romeo. But what about Mercutio? That could work. Or Tybalt. Now that could be a really interesting plot twist. So, anyhow, I know they're huge parts, big challenges, but I think they can do it. It's just a suggestion. It's your call.
Streams Community Hub is a youth-focused, arts-based registered charity on a mission to ignite learning, inspire youth, and enrich the community through the arts. For more information about Streams and to learn how you can support their mission, please visit streamshub.org. The Word of Mouth Monologue competition presented by Streams is sponsored by the County of Dufferin, CREWSON Insurance Brokers, and Town Teas.
One thing that we like to do, we started last year, was, when we put this out, we put the call out to everybody, and then we sit on the back end and we wait for submissions to come in, right? We're like, we hope somebody submits, at least one, because then it doesn't make any sense. Usually we find that people wait until like the last minute to submit. And so we like to recognize those individuals who are the very first person to submit. And so we created an award called the Bravery Award. Please put your hands together for our 2022 Bravery Award winner, Maya Abumanu. Here you are. Let's take a picture for the newspaper. Look, your name is on it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, we'll take a picture right there with the camera for the newspaper. Perfect. There you are. It's for you. Thank you. The next award that we're going to be giving out is the Fan Favorite Award. We have an online voting component. This doesn't have any weighting on the final marks of judging, but it's just something that we like to do. It's a fun thing to do for people to kind of share with their family and friends and see if they can get some online votes. And so this is our fan favorite of 2022. Please put your hands together for Andere. Take a picture for the camera. I'd like to call Jennifer CREWSON from CREWSON Insurance Brokers to present our junior category second place winner.
All right, so the second place junior championship award for 2022 goes to Callie Reed. Championship goes to...
Wait. Remind them what it is. Remind them what the check is.
Oh, for $1,000.
This is a very tight category that JULI-ANNE just wanted to note that.
Very close.
Okay.
All right, so the second place winner in the senior championship for 2022, this is for $500, goes to Alexandria Fazika. And the first prize for the senior championship award winner goes to
Andere Gara. Let's put our hands together for our amazing contestants. And how about a round of applause for your wonderful host? I'm joking. Thank you to our judges. And thank you to you for being here. Again, thank you all.